Hello, hello, and welcome back to TGTV, and more specifically, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Mercedes-Benz world, because it's time for another Historics Auctioneers auction preview. The last time I did one of these, we were at Ascot, I believe, but let's head in because it's absolutely Baltic. I have come in my Brabus 4x4 squared today, which is outside, but it's absolutely peeing down and it's 2 degrees, so I thought probably best not to film that out there. We are in. If you haven't been here before, you need to come here. It's absolutely amazing. All right then, let's have a little look around, shall we? This place is absolutely fantastic, particularly if you're a fan of Mercedes. So these are all the cars that are, these are not auction cars, these are Mercedes cars. This place is enormous. We've got some Formula 1 cars and all the auction lots on this first floor up here. That is absolutely beautiful. We've of course got the test track outside as well, a little pagoda there. Let's come up in the lift with me then. Black base ceramic on today. Out we come. I suspect a lot of you will be familiar with this. And this, I think, is all, if not most, of the 3,200 parts that go into one of these Formula 1 cars. I suspect there's probably more parts now. That's one of the elderly models. Okay, so we're going to have a little look around. I'm going to pick out some of my favourite lots and some of the more unusual lots here. The auction is this weekend, so make sure you're registered to bid before you get involved in the bidding process, because you can't do it quickly. You have to register and sort all that stuff out in advance. And we've also got Charles and Dean now as well available to do finance. You can get pre-authorised to go happy bidding. It can get very dangerous. It can get very dangerous. So make sure you go and get involved in that. I don't know where to start, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to start over here. This is chaos. Every single car will have a number up here. You know the drill by now in these auction preview videos. 219. That is the lot number. So if you go on the historic site, type in 219 into the lots. It'll bring up all the details on this car, because me being me, I miss stuff. I do miss stuff. I don't give the full rundown on every single car. I give a little overview. So this then, ladies and gentlemen, you may be forgiven for thinking it is a Lamborghini Countach. This is actually what's called a 1996, well that's the year, that's not the name of it. It is a Mirage Sports. Originally delivered new, this car was in Barbados, lucky car. It's got a naturally aspirated 5-litre V8 in the back, pumping out 420 brake horsepower. Got the car cover in there. But you've also got that manual gated box. I don't know if you can see that over there. I think you can. The interior looks period correct, and I've seen a lot of these sort of evocation Countach type cars now, but this looks very, very, very legit indeed. Kearney USA built the engine, and it's had all the UK taxes paid. And the best bit about this, the estimate is 14 to 24,000 pounds. You can't cause that much more chaos for 14 grand, in my opinion. What a thing, what a bit of fun. We'll carry on, we'll have a little whiz round, we'll do a little bit of whizzing section. Lot number 135 is this Rapide. These are very, very cool, great pieces of kit. Bentley Continental, Aston Martin DB9, I think it's a DB9, I always get mixed up. No, it's DB9. AMG GT, these are stonking value for money and they sound amazing. Super reliable cars as well. Triumph GT6. Mercedes SL. All of these lots, as I say, are on the historic side. This is not particularly historic. Wow, look at this. This, considering that this particular car isn't a classic, this may well go through at really good money. I'm not sure how many people will be looking for one of these at auction. I think you've got those urban wheels. Don't know if they're urban wheels or Vossen or what they are, but they're very cool. Very, very cool. Look at that. There's all sorts going on here. Flying spur, all the way through to this classic TT. These are becoming collector's items now in mint condition. Look at this thing, the shape is aging so well. Manual gearbox as well, that is the one to have. Coming through there, you got a 325 there, absolutely mint, right hand drive, automatic. Mustang, AMG Black Series. That is a lot of car for the money, a lot of car for the money. Epic, epic thing. Wow. That's lot number 248. And this thing here, I bet you haven't seen one of these before. This is called a classic Coachworks GTZ. So it's actually a 1999 car. It's powered by a BMW Z3 2.8 litre. But if you told me that was made by Zagato and was £1 million, I'd believe you. Not just because I'm an idiot, but because it looks unbelievable. Estimate on that is around 20 grand. It looks absolutely amazing. Perfect, good. It's only done 800 miles since being built, so it's basically a brand new car. You can't get anything cooler looking than that for around 20k. Look at that. We've got cars down there and up here, but we're going to go and check out this row. This is where the auction will be being held. Vicky Butler Henderson will be up there banging the gavel on auction day on the 23rd. And we've got some very, very nice bits up here. Cars as far as the eye can see. This Testarossa is fantastic. It's only done 18,000 miles. It's had one owner from new. And Testarossa prices, fortunately or unfortunately, are going through the roof. I think there's going to be a bit of a bidding frenzy on this one. I sadly sold my Testarossa, and I shouldn't have done. I got out, I made money, but I should have held on to it, because I think Testarossas are going to be doing great, great things over the years. If you see a car that you like the look of, you can go online and check out the lot number. You can also go on the Historics video as well. As an officially produced, much better produced video on the Historics YouTube channel. We've got 914 here, actually in IMSA level race spec. Very, very, very cool. Ready to go racing. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. And the sum of the parts would be a lot more than the estimate on this. Estimate on this is around 45k, but if you try building one of these yourself and restoring it and whatnot, you're going to be doubling that at least. Some amazing, amazing cars. We also filmed a podcast here earlier, so that will be out very, very soon. Stay tuned for that. Me, Vicky and Matthew. Ferrari, California here, that's lot number 216, right-hand drive, Nero paintwork, lovely stuff, naturally aspirated V8, 4 seats, metal folding convertible, and you can also, of course, upgrade the infotainment in there as well. Carbon driving zone, that's a very nice example. We like these. These are getting better with age, and obviously they bear that Pininfarina badge, and also the California name, which, as we all know, is a great name in Ferrari history. We've also got this 1984 Carrera Targa, exactly the same as the car that I had and sadly sold, but the benefit of this one being it's already had a full metal reshell, so it's been derusted, resprayed and ready to go. I would advise now, having been through it myself, don't buy one of these cars unless it's already been done, unless you want it to be off the road for a year or two and spend 50 grand doing it. I would just buy a car that's already been done. This has been done, and the interior is actually stunning on it. Look at this. Look at that blue. Cash, and obviously you've got back seats as well, all fully original inside. That's what we like. 95,000 miles. Mine had done 120,000 miles, thereabouts. And yeah, I sold it because I wanted the cash back out of it. And that's what happens with a lot of the time with restorations. So next time, I think I'll just buy a fully sorted car. And it's got the 5-speed gearbox as well, which is what you want in these. A little bit of a soft spot for these. I banged on about it on the Historics YouTube channel, but this is a Toyota Century V12. It's got a Lexus V12 in it. This is Japan's answer to a Rolls-Royce. What a thing. It's got air suspension and pretty much every single gadget you could ever ask for. And the best bit about it is, considering the age, even though it's not that old, every single button still works. You've got TVs in there, and you've even got a little reading lamp there. How polite. And blinds. If you know, you know with these, but if you don't worry about it. But that's got Lexus V12 in it. Very, very rare car. And this was actually offered up at a previous auction, but there was a non-paying bidder, I believe. So this actually, there was an opportunity to get this car again. It's got 7-layer Coachworks blue paint on it. Really, really cool thing. That is the ultimate, if you know, you know. So sick. On the way through there, we've got a Continental R 3-door Bentley. That is so good. So good. Right-hand drive, Continental R. That is unbelievable. From 2002, obviously. What a thing. Got some Vantages here. Got this old Ford Mexico right-hand drive. Fully redone. What a thing that is. Wow. Got a 430 here as well. And the interesting and cool thing the cool thing about this car is metal gated manual gearbox. Find another one of those. It's an absolute minter. We actually featured this one on our filming with Vicky Butler Henderson and Matthew Pretty the other day. This is a spanking low miles example. I think there's going to be a bidding war on this as well, because these don't come up every single day. I love them. There's all sorts going on over here. Again, we've got the skid pan out the back. It's really worth a day out here. Very cool place. Old SL. A lot of Astons in this auction. If you're after an Aston, wow, I've never seen this colour before. Look at this. Bit of walnut, lovely stuff. Volante in that colour screams money. Wow. Got a 924 here with a bonkers amount of provenance, even the magazine that it's featured in. Absolutely as standard. Pasha seats, brown interior, manual gearbox. If you're looking for a 924 turbo, that is the one to have. It's like brand new. It's ridiculous. It's lot number 174. We have a Vanquish, love those. And this, lot number 229, it's got a rope around it. Anything with a rope around it is deserving of some special attention. This then is a 1961 Aston Martin DP 214 tool room copy. The estimate on this car is $525,000 to £600,000. Let me just get over this rope here. Now the vendor has owned this car for the past 18 years. It's got significant race history and the engine was built by James Hipwell. If you're seriously interested in this car, then you'll know who James Hipwell is. It's a rare and interesting race car designed in the early 60s as part of Aston Martin's development project series, created specifically to compete in high stakes world endurance races such as the 24-hour Le Mans. The DP 214 holds a special place in Aston Martin's racing history. DP 214, I don't know how you say it. I actually don't know how you say it. I'm sure I'll be getting corrected in the comments. Anyway, this car was an evolution of the DB4 GT and specifically the DB4 GT Zagato. There's only 2 of these built. Only 2. So one of those original cars last sold in 2018 for $21.455 million. This is a tool room copy. This means it's ostensibly exactly the same car, and the estimate is very, very sensible on this indeed. £500,000 or thereabouts, starting estimate price. Doesn't seem bad at all. I mean, it doesn't really get cooler than that. I mean, look at this. It hasn't raced this year, or I think last year either, due to personal reasons from the vendor, and now it is up for sale. A remarkable piece of kit, and unlike a lot of race cars that are battered and absolutely destroyed, this thing is like new. Wow. I mean, if I won the lottery, I'd have one of these in a flash. I'm obsessed with this. Absolutely obsessed. What a thing. So good. Corduroy seats. Rich. Topical, as Jag have just relaunched themselves, sort of, on Instagram. Not really sure what's going on there, but we've got an old Jag there and another one here, an E-Type here. These are the glory years of Jag, and it remains to be seen whether or not there are going to be any more glory years to be had, based on what I've seen this morning. Jury's out on that one. We've got an FF here as well. Carbon driving zone, carbon absolutely everywhere. What a piece of kit. Crema inside, lovely stuff. FFs are belting. Nero paintwork as well. That is lot number 172. Again, I think the modern cars, when they come into historics, that you might well be able to snag a bargain, because a lot of people are here for the classics. So some of these can sneak through, so it's always worth keeping a favourite on the historic site and checking what they've got coming through, because you could snag that for a decent price. That is lot number 172. I think that is that then. I've whistle stopped through all of these cars. There's so much more available to see. Make sure you hit the link below and check out the full auction catalogue. If you're not ready to bid in this auction, I'd advise you to register to bid. So next time around you see something that tickles your pickle, you can just get in there and get stuck in. As always, there are viewing days as well. So by the time this video goes out, you've probably got 1 or 2 viewing days ahead of the auction on Saturday the 23rd. So you can come here and check out all these cars, go through the paperwork. There's a massive library and database of paperwork here as well. You can go through all of it and talk to one of the experts here, and even the person that consigned it, because they'll know all about the car. So make sure you do that. You don't have to bid blind. You can come and check out the cars, prod them. I mean, don't prod them too hard, and have a little sniff around. For now, thank you very much for watching, and a little reminder as well, Charles and Dean have now partnered with the guys here, so you can get pre-approved on finance, so you can get pre-authorized with the money ready to go, so you can bid in confidence. That's enough. I'm off to GQ Man of the Year Awards this evening, so that'll be very exciting. For now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.